we're back. We're back. We are back. I just filmed this tutorial, Love Island tutorial. I took my lashes off though because I need to see. And we are about to watch. Girl, what are you talking about? We're about to watch this podcast with Keke Palmer. It's called Standing on Business with Love Island's Chelley and Olandria. We about to watch this. And we about to chat it up.
Juicy, seasoned. It's tender, moist. Man, it tastes like it's just fresh off the grill. It's got a lot of flavor to it, but not overpowering at the same time.
If y'all haven't been watching Love Island USA this season, where have you been living? On your rock! Because yesterday,
that girl's crazy.
Since day one, from that more elimination fake out to that chaotic heartbreak challenge, and yes, a little action in the hideaway. Chelley and Olandria brought the drama, the laughs, and one of the realest friendships we saw all season.
Yes.
What's really going on in that villa? Are there connections built to last? Seriously, what is the future of Olandria looking like? Plus, can every girl truly be a girl's girl? Because some of y'all were looking a little suspect, honey. Chelley and Olandria are fresh out of the villa and ready to spill the tea. So let's get to it.
Yes.
This episode is presented in partnership with
Hold on now.
Betty, Summer's calling. And
We got to skip this. Hold on.
Your next
If we're trying to watch it together, I'm about to skip it. Because I don't do no so we're going to pick up at 48?
My take, plan your trip by searching guest favorites on Airbnb because these most love homes are ready for your next adventure. Let's get into it.
Yes, girl, let's get into it.
Okay, girl, before I get into everything I want to get into with you, thank you so much for coming on the show. Like, am I your first interview?
Yes. You are.
Okay, so
and they are gorgeous.
So you get your phone. What's the first thing that you do? You know, do you immediately go online or do you just call your family?
I call my family. I did a group FaceTime. I don't know. I think I turned it on and everything just started coming in. So I'm like, what is this? I just click and now I'm seeing all this stuff. And I'm like, what the hell? So then I just hit up my family group chat. And I was like, hey, y'all. And then everyone was like, oh my gosh, you guys are fun. So it was both. I was talking to family and looking at what is going on here.
Now, before y'all get to y'all phone and everything, is there like a time period where you talk to any therapist or you're like in between?
Yeah.
What happens? The show ends, you see who wins, then y'all go where?
Well, it was different for both of us because
I know.
Yeah. So for me, it was.
I
know.
They robbed Chelley and Ace.
I know.
Because start breaking up on the last day.
So I'm like, you know what?
We'll get to
the math, not math, but I was ready to go. I was happy to go, to be honest.
So,
but
Chelley said she was happy to go.
We got to meet with our therapist. Then we had to do like some side stuff, and then we were able to get our phone. So they definitely had us talking to our therapist and stuff.
That's good. So they kind of prepare you guys. Is there things that they tell y'all not to do? Like, hey, maybe wait on the online, or don't say anything too soon, or kind of teach you how to deal with such the overwhelming influx of opinions and things?
Yeah, because they made it a point that this year is big, and even you could have told us that 50,000 times.
We didn't really realize that until we came out here.
Exactly.
Like,
I'm like, what do you mean big? Like, I know last year
I thought they were just like hyping us in the villa. Like, oh,
yeah.
this is big. Like,
But when I got
no, baby.
This is what I'm talking about. So they just kept like, hey, it is big. If you need time to yourself, take the time to yourself. You know, there's negativity, but there's a lot of love. So make sure you guys are focusing on the love that you see because there's so many shows. So
yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely saw a lot of racial influx too.
Oh,
it was tough for us, for me and my other fellow black girls to watch you guys endure some of those things.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what did your family say? What was the support of that coming back? Because, you know, we always know racism and stuff. It exists.
Yes.
They went extra hard. I don't understand.
Even with the whole BuzzFeed thing.
No, yeah. And so that was crazy to me because, like I said, I wasn't seeing everything at first. I just kept seeing, before I even seen the hate, really, I just seen so much people defending us, defending me. And I was just like, you know, I don't even know what was said, but I don't even want to know what was said. But then, like, the BuzzFeed thing popped up, and I'm like, why am I eating a knuckle sandwich? Like, what did I do to y'all? I'm confused. Like, why would y'all give me that? And there was just so much other stuff where it was just like, where is this even coming from? Like, how did it even get to this? Because on the inside, we have a whole different life than what is out there.
Right, it disconnected.
I really don't understand what made y'all think that we were these mean girls and this and that and all this stuff. My family, they obviously were very devastated to see. I just was happy to see so many people support. So even seeing you always standing up for us and speaking for us, like that really meant a lot. Cause I'm like, yo, y'all don't understand. I love her. So to see my favorites like defending us and stuff just means the world. Cause it's like you guys are Black women as well too, and really speaking using your voice means a lot.
I'm sorry, but the hate was crazy this year.
Supporting us and rocking with us. So I was just happy.
Well, even though you guys are having an authentic life experience, maybe you're not performing and entertaining, you're still representing. You know, that you represented very, very well. One thing I love so much about you, Olandria, on the show, especially seeing your journey, was like at the beginning, it's like, okay, she's quiet, she's not doing too much, you know, she's reserved. That wasn't sure if that was you or that was just you carrying the weight of being this Black girl on the show.
For sure.
But one thing I really love, and we'll get to the depths of all of it, but there was a moment where you kind of really stepped outside of yourself, outside of what a lot of times Black women were not allowed to be, like vulnerable and say, hey, I want this, I want you. Immediately we're told we're weak or it's seen as soft, but it's like you own that moment. No matter what happened with you and Taylor, you own the moment of saying, I want you, I'm going for this. And that meant a lot to me because we do not get to do that. We always got to be so like, oh,
shoot, they in the villa. She ain't had no choice.
That was me prior to the experience. That was me prior to coming into the villa. So I kind of just wanted to come into this experience with a different angle. I was like, you know what, Olandria, like, don't come in here with old habits. Let's try to progress and move forward. And obviously, me doing that, like, now I feel like, I'm like, what's that for? But it's just like,
no, that's all right. You was putting your heart on the line. You had to do that for the show.
Still can see that that's how we should come and live our truth because you have no regrets. Because you know you put everything forward. And so I really want to applaud you for that because we have to see that. We have to see each other go for it, no matter where it goes. Now let's talk about the beginning. What made you even want to go on Love Island? Because it's kind of scary, guys. Everybody on there is very sexy. Obviously, that was no issue for you too.
Hello. Because the bodies was tea. Yes, my girls represented.
That's gonna be fine. Like before we got out there, it was like I kept asking, like, so do the guys look good? Can you help me tell me that? Please just tell me that. But no,
I'd be scared too.
Want to go on there was like in the beginning, like last season, they had reached out and I had found out about the show. So they were like, oh, are you interested in this? I'm like, what show is this? So that I ended up watching all of season 6, and I was like, I like this. Like, I think I would like if this is.
Wait, they reach out to you?
I've done the, usually I date in the circle of my friends because I don't know, dating strangers is like whatever. So it was something new to try, and seeing that so many successful relationships did come out of it, I'm like, okay, so I want to do this. I was excited.
Wait, so they reach out to you?
Sure. I've been single for like 5 years now, so I was taking the opportunity, like, you know what, let me just go try to go find love. They originally reached out to me in 2023. And then 2024 for season 6.
Baby, I gotta get on Instagram.
I'm like, you know what?
Right.
I'm like, they got me bad. Let me go on and timing. And I'm happy that I did, regardless of like the perception that's put up of me out there. It's like I'm still happy that I did.
I mean, what did y'all think about being OGs? And if they would have asked y'all to be Casa More girls, what would you have said?
No,
clear.
You know what? Yeah. And again, I was like, there's no way. It's not giving my girls at all. It's giving OG. So I was manifesting the hell out of that. I'm like, look, I know I'm walking to that middle one way or the other. So the fact that we both walked in there first together, I was just like, and we would always like just go back to that throughout the whole season. We would go back to that, like, yo, we are the first ones who walked in here together. We're still sitting here experiencing all of this. Like, this is crazy because not everybody could say they walked in and really made it to the end, you know? So that was something that was just so crazy. And from the beginning, me and my friend and my makeup artist, Kenya, by the way, she said she want to beat y'all face whenever y'all want. Period. Yeah.
Yes.
Girl, Chelley and Olandria, they're bad as hell. You said so pretty. We were so excited to see y'all come up in the house. The main new girl. Yeah. So we were looking for you guys. What did y'all's family say
about us going on the show?
Like, were they like,
they were so supportive. My dad told me to be wholesome and pure, though. He begged me. But I told him, he was like, all I ask is that you be wholesome and pure, please. I said, do you know the show that I'm going on? Like,
right.
It's not happening. Like, I just recommend that you don't watch.
But you also were giving, like, even though you were like letting us know, like, I'm out here in the streets having my fun, you still were giving that.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she did.
I was looking for the questionnaire answers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
How do they get that information? Like, do they ask y'all that before beforehand, or
before we got on there's like a whole, like we had to fill out a big form. Like there's a whole process to even be Islander. So it was asking questions like that about your personal life and stuff, like in detail, all these crazy questions. So now.
Interesting. It's so interesting to see like the rundown behind like what everything entails to get on Love Island. This is interesting.
Now, knowing we did that long ass application, it makes sense when we're doing the challenge. Like, oh, that's her. You went on my business.
And do y'all feel like everybody told the truth of that thing?
No, the boys,
because they were lying. Everybody was so trusted. Like, 1,000.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, actually, Austin.
No, Austin is not here. He's not
Oh.
Okay, Austin. I need to know about Austin because I was in confusion, right? Obviously, everybody has different chemistries and connections.
Yeah.
Ace and him, so different. Chris, Ace and him, so different. But Chris and Ace, not so different. I mean, was there a real romance between you and Austin, or was he just a fun guy to be around?
No, there really was, and like I really was trying, but like
handsome.
He is, and I told him that I'm like, yo, you look good.
I still think
you look good. That's not the problem.
I don't know what
Tell
Austin.
him how you realize you like Austin. Where were you at?
I woke up one morning and I was sitting on the toilet, and I was like, I actually like Austin. I was just thinking of all our time that we're spending together. And I came out the bathroom like Olandria. I just like had a realization, like I like Austin. Like I really want to get to know him, but things went how they went, and I mean, glad it did went.
Yeah, but that's how it can be with guys that are like you wouldn't necessarily go to. But when somebody is nice and they keep, I mean, he was really insistent upon building that connection with you. And he was so hurt every time. You was big with Ace wasn't playing with you.
Ace wasn't letting up, but Ace was playing at first too.
But yeah, it worked out how it worked out. It is what it is. How did you feel leaving the house and when you guys got eliminated? You and Ace.
It was like a bittersweet thing. Like honestly, at that point, I think I was tired, and also it's a thing of like I have my person. Like I want to run. At this point, we're just sitting here trying to figure out like, okay, what's next and stuff. So even before that, I remember we were all sitting down having a conversation. We didn't know there was going to be an elimination. So when it did come up that we were just having a conversation of what if. I remember saying to them, like, yo, if there's elimination tonight, nobody cry. Because we're going to see each other, like, next week. Like, we just had so many series and stuff. Like, we had a great season together.
So guys did get tired of crying.
Yeah, so it was like, and that's the most I ever cried in my life. So I'm like, yo, this is a lot.
They're putting you on.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, that's the one you got in a horror movie. They did.
Exactly.
You have no time to process no emotions.
But honestly, I was just like, bittersweet. I'm like, damn, it's sad that I won't wake up with you guys the next day. Because literally, I even said to them, like, before we got the text, I was like, one of my highs is like waking up in the villa every day. Like, I'm happy I get to wake up with you guys. Then boom, text, going home.
Oh, damn, that was great. Now, wait a minute. Speaking of, I have to ask this because the logistics of how the show works. Like, you guys have to wake up at a certain time.
Yeah.
Do you make like what? Tell me.
Yeah. What's the schedule?
Wake up, makeup.
What time? What time do you have to wake up?
We don't know the time. We don't know time. We don't know the we don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. We don't know time. We don't know the day. We don't know like the day of the week. We don't know nothing.
But honestly, I think
that would drive me insane.
Somewhere where the time changes, the day changes, like you would have to adjust coming back to the US. But like I haven't had to adjust. Like I'm right back on track with my sleeping schedule and everything. And I want to say it's because I never knew the date or the time. So
maybe Love Island has figured out how we should be living it. Maybe they might be onto something whenever I arrive.
Yeah.
Right.
Every time we will ask for the time, they be like, "We on island time." Like, we on island time.
That makes sense.
Summer is here, and you know what that means. It's time to live your best life.
Okay, Keke, come on with your commercials, girl.
Okay, let me take
Hold on, I'm gonna mute her for these commercials, baby. You ain't gonna get no clickbaits off of me. All right, we done with the commercial. Oh, another commercial. Girl, Keke, get your commercials in, girl. I gotta see how many episodes this girl got out.
keep the vegetables.
This
on
is
top.
the
Now,
longest
this is the
Domino's
compliment that I'm talking about.
promo,
Pizza
but
should
girl,
lead
get
when
your
Domino's
coin.
is bringing this level of excellence to the table. Order
This is a
Domino's
long
new Parmesan
promo,
stuffed
child.
crust pizza on the Domino's app and use code Keke to get any 3-topping Parmesan stuffed crust pizza for $11.99. Price is higher for some locations. You must
Golly, Domino's.
Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
Oh, have mercy. It's a long commercial.
Stores delivery charge. Holla at your girl.
That's some Parmesan cheese crust.
Okay, Olandria, we have to talk about the beginning when you found, your assumed first house love,
Yeah.
Taylor. What was going through your mind? Why was he the person? Because I'll be honest, I was you watching the show. I'm like, I like Taylor a lot. Like,
Yeah.
I immediately thought he was quirky, he was cool.
Yeah.
He seemed like a real guy in the world.
Mhm.
Because sometimes on these shows, the people can seem so perfected.
Right.
So tell me about your initial thoughts and why you spent time on Taylor.
So coming into the villa, I expressed to Chelley I love country men. That's something that's no secret.
Girl, yeah,
I
she
am
like
not
her
that
little
much. We feel like
cowboy.
Country men just value the same things I value. They like to open doors, get you flowers. They're just very gentleman, gentleman like. So when I seen him came in with the cowboy hat, Chelley was like, "That's you."
Mm-hmm.
Like already, like that's you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah, you're right.
You're right. Cowboy.
So obviously when I decided to kiss him in the neck, I'm like, I'm gonna go with Taylor. I feel like he probably already possessed those values and those morals I'm looking for in a man. Let me just go with him. And he is super sweet, a super sweet guy. He was very nice to all the girls. He was like, he went around everyone's tea orders, coffee orders, breakfast. Like he was just so attention to detail, and I love that in a person. So that's what kind of just attracted me to Taylor.
And then when you think back on it now, because obviously hindsight's 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we saw the connections with you and Nick in the challenges, but like, what was happening around the house that maybe we didn't see that would lead to where you guys ended up?
Me and Nick?
Yeah, you and Nick.
It's so crazy because I'm looking back at all these edits. I'm like, damn, like the signs, it looked like the signs was there. But when you're in the villa, it was not that apparent to me. I'm like, bro, like, I see that it's happening on these edits, but like in the villa, I just didn't see it.
I mean, it was one challenge. Me and my mom were like, they won't leave that girl alone.
They surely did. They kept on going back for Olandria.
Somebody else. I picked Chelley to go in there.
It really is that. Like, it was a random choice thing too, and she literally just kept being picked every single time.
Yeah,
like, damn, girl, I know that's great.
I know it was crazy. I mean, when you guys think about those challenges, how did they get you guys prepared for all the germs? I mean, you're in like
yeah.
Not for all the germs.
Go for it, I guess y'all just follow each other. We get some mouth spray.
No, but prior to even coming on the show, we was like tested a lot. Everyone
okay.
Because that's
put that out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on the show. I'm just kidding. We're not getting tested.
Exactly. But it was fun for the most part.
Yeah.
Nothing weird. No crazy. Okay, good. That's good.
Girl, I was about to say that because everybody, they surely was tonguing each other down up in that villa.
Interesting with Ace in the beginning. I wasn't sure if this was stuff that just wasn't shown on camera, but he was very like, don't touch me.
Yeah.
To so many people, like he was cool with you touching him.
No.
But what was his thing with that? Was it just he didn't want to show it on camera? He was very like,
no. It seemed like that, but he really was not like that in person. Everybody, like, I don't know, like I haven't seen like what everyone else seen, but in person he wasn't like that with everybody. Like at nighttime he was giving everyone hugs and going to sleep and stuff. So that's why we're like,
it was like we thought that was vampires. He had dogs.
He's a hugger.
Yeah, he was a hugger. That's why when we came back and even seeing that thing being a thing, it was just like, what is it? Like, why are people saying that?
Yeah.
Like,
There's a lot of
you
moments
know,
like,
so,
what the hell y'all
yeah.
talking about? I'm like, no, let me just.
So how is it now with you? And since speaking of that, you guys being back, how is it then jumping? I mean,
I live in Florida. He lives here in LA.
Yeah. So have you guys seen each other?
No, I've been with him ever since we landed. Like that's who I've been with this whole time. So we've been on a social media break, but I'm with him 24/7. That's why I'm here.
So how is the vibe being back? And what was the moment you were like, oh, this is us normal. Now, obviously, the internet was trying to get on y'all. Like, y'all been dating before the show, and y'all knew each other, blah, 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 blah. So how did y'all feel about that? And then,
that was crazy. That was annoying just because it's like, a lot of us knew each other on the show. Like, and we already, like, when he came in, he already addressed, like, oh, shoot, I know you. And when I seen him walking, I'm like, what the is he doing here? Like, we did this before. So it was like, but it was a one-time thing. Like, everyone makes it seem like we were kicking it. Somebody said we had kids for 2 years. We've been living together for 2 years. We got kids, this and that. I'm like, y'all, be for real. Like, I even knew Amaya, I know Andreina, like, everybody knew somebody.
Now, why did everybody get an accent with Andreina?
Because you're trying to say
her name right.
I know that's right. I'm mad she left too. And Drina shouldn't have left that early.
we want to make sure we're saying it right, like so you feel comfortable, like we saying your name, like that had me gagged. I'm like, everybody turn Latino, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right, rolling that tongue.
Back to the Taylor thing. I'm curious for you as her friend.
Yeah.
I mean, did you feel like Taylor would let her on be the word, or did you feel like, what did you think, seeing the connection, how it transpired, and then seeing how quickly
it
he
changed.
was just like with Clark? To me, like
in the moment, it didn't feel like he was leading her on because Taylor and I were close. Like he would always come to me and vent about Olandria, asking me for advice and this and that. Like, what do I do? Whatever. So to me, I thought he was like, genuinely interested, trying to figure this out, trying to navigate their relationship and stuff. I was very shocked to find out when we came back from Costumore that he when
That's
he
why
did
that
make that decision
on those bleachers, like what the.
I was just very shocked. I'm like, did you
So what's been put out there is not how it was in the villa at all. Like I'm not here for his or random or wasn't physically attracted to me. None of that was told to me. You think I would be going hard for a man that does not find me physically attractive? I would have rather just been his friend.
I didn't.
I'm not everyone's cup of tea.
Wait, Taylor said that?
You know what I mean? So it's just like.
And so what were there any moments off of the camera
Wait a minute.
that led to, first of all, you kept your cool for a long time, Mama. I was blown away at your ability until what was it? Which challenge was
Stand on
business where you really
she got in that ass
to there. Then what was the build up from? Probably the shock of what was going on to you actually voicing how you truly felt without holding back. What got you to the point of saying, I can say exactly what I want to feel and not be afraid of how it's going to be judged or perceived?
Yeah. Honestly, I just got tired of just keeping quiet. I got tired of just being this strong woman. I feel like that got me overlooked and got my feelings overlooked. I also feel like since I wasn't showing emotion, I wasn't crying. He was like, you know what? She could take it. She could take it. She could take it. Besides me being a strong woman, I'm also human and I can only take so much. So I just literally had a conversation with Chelley, and she was basically playing like devil's advocate. Like, you know what, Olandria? Like, you're still here. Taylor had told me that he voiced to keep me here. I'm not really sure how that's being perceived either, but he voiced to keep me here. That's what he said to me.
Right.
So, Chelley was like, you know what? That kind of changes things. And he also said he was still open to getting to know you both. So here she was like, you know what? Regardless of how many other connections you make, they would not be up to like the level that you and Taylor are at. So still continue to water that connection. So when I went to him, like, hey, I was ready to cut it off. Like, and she was like, you know what? I don't think that's a good idea. Still go to him, still talk to him.
Girl, you should have cut it off. Girl, you should have cut it off.
You still want to talk both of us. How does that look for you? Like, how are you going to navigate that? Because obviously it's going to be kind of hard to do that. And he was like, you know, I'm gonna figure it out. Like, I still want to support both of y'all.
And he didn't.
So I'm just figure it out. So after he said that, and I didn't see him doing it, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna clock your stand up.
Right, because come on now, commercials. Because Taylor did not stand on business.
Stand up.
Because what was going? Because my big thing was, I ain't fine with the getting to know Clark. I mean, this is the
ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Me was, where's all this respect that you're having for Clark and not doing this and not doing that? You can't even kiss nobody in the child. Where was that with me?
Yeah.
I mean,
thank you.
I mean, did he have any answers for this? I mean, what was the reason?
I know he mentioned the day 2, the blindfold challenge. He did not kiss anybody, and that's when I chose to kiss Ace at the time. He was like, I ain't kiss anybody. So like he did have like some level of respect in regard to that.
Yeah.
Me, a challenge is a challenge. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
So he was like, okay, that's kind of throwing me off, but I don't know. Maybe his connection with Clark is just way more. I don't know. Like,
I mean, that is reality. It can happen. People can't just immediately love at first sight, whatever you want to call it.
And I respect that. I was not upset that he found a new connection. I was just upset on
how he went about it. Exactly.
I'm happy that he found somebody.
My Love Island life was a lie.
Literally.
A couple of times.
Yeah.
Okay, not once, but twice. 3 times, maybe. Olandria was up 3 times, right? Yep.
Mind you, I don't know what America's not gonna like this. Like, they don't play about me. I didn't even know.
Thank you. He was not playing about Olandria.
Feelings, like, bro, I've been so on my P's and Q's in here.
So then the crazy thing happened, and this is when I was talking to my girls. They're like, "You need to see episode 23." I think it was 22 or 23 or whatever. When the whole Nick bomb happened, and he was like, "You're the most beautiful," and I just
oh my God, she smiled.
You thinking, girl? Like what? Because you're going through a crazy thing, right? You just got off. Now you somehow are back on. You're finding out about this stuff with Taylor.
Yeah.
And then you have Taylor's friend and also one of your friends, Guy, telling you that he's actually always had feelings for you.
Nick always like him a little bit of chocolate.
No.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it in a sense because any chance that Nick got to pick him for a challenge, he did.
Yes, I believe it.
With the whole kiss or pie thing. Yeah. It was like, choose any one of the kids other than your partner or something like that. Yeah. I'm like, that damn partner did not say that. I don't know if he's thinking or not. But he chose me. I'm like, okay. So he keeps choosing me for these challenges. So
he surely was. He surely was.
He kissed me on day 2. I know I kissed him on day 1. I'm like, I don't know, because when I'm from Alabama, a lot of men that look like him are very traditional. Because it's a very traditional.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of just like close myself off to that connection. I'm like, you know what? I don't think I'm your type. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You're definitely my type, and I definitely like you. I definitely want you. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, maybe I was not, being.
Wait, when Nick from Florida? That water down there a little
Okay,
different.
I'll say, because the second kiss outside of the challenge happened, and then you guys were like, "Oh no, maybe it's not that." What was that about, and what led you to?
Because Sierra thought it was there.
Being open to him?
Honestly, just look around.
And Taylor.
What you gotta say? Girl, why you ask this question? Okay, cool. I felt like, because I had just came back from Costa, all I just got dumped.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I owed so much to Sierra because I knew how she was going. Yeah, she was going through it at Costa because she was thinking my Nick so much. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
girl, I feel like I'm doing a disservice to her. I'm preaching sisterhood and all these things. I'm like, girl, this doesn't feel right. Even if I did feel a spark, I just made myself not feel it. I'm like, girl, I feel like I owe her so much. I know she's over there really missing him.
Mm-hmm.
She's come back to him.
She was holding back. That ram was in the bush.
Like, you know what? I feel something. I know you feel so strong about me. Let's
You're
explore. Yeah, I was being so respectful towards her and Taylor too. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I feel like I owe Taylor so much as well because he, in a sense, was still trying with me.
You know what?
Even if it's not being perceived on MTV, that's what was going on. So
It's a show though.
So much, this feels weird to me. So Nick's like, yeah, me too.
Yeah, because that is how y'all look.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like,
yeah. So
obviously, Sierra leaves the show. Let's talk about that. What did y'all think? What was going on?
Girl, I gotta hear this.
Happening on the real side of the world when that whole went down. When she said what she said, I'm sure you guys know if you haven't watched. Sierra said a derogatory term about Asian Americans or Asian culture, and she got removed from the show. How was it presented to y'all? What did y'all think?
Yeah, we just know she was removed. We didn't know what she did.
Really?
No.
He's like, really?
Okay, when they were chilling. Basically,
so was there tears shed? Were you guys just kind of like? I mean, how did you feel about her being gone? Was you really close to her? Like,
well, yeah, but with Sierra, I definitely cried because it was like you guys don't get to see the friendships that we build in there. Like, they're focused on the romantic relationships of it all, but that was like really a friend of ours. So
yeah, she was in a little posse.
We're all chilling and stuff, and the next second, like, oh guys, so she has to leave the island. We're like, what?
Yeah.
And even that morning, we were talking about like how grateful we are that we're here together, and like, time is almost up. And I was like, girl, don't even say that. Like, we're not there yet. So let's focus on the now.
You aren't.
A couple hours later, but a couple hours later, it's like, whoop, taken away. So it was just like, damn, like this is crazy. Like you never know what to expect.
Man. Okay, so then she's removed. I do believe that obviously created more space for you and Nick. But what do you think now? I mean, first of all, the show's ended. I want to ask you the same thing I asked her about her and Ace. How is it with you and Nick? What is the conversation?
Girl, they having a ball, girl.
In the real world.
The conversation is pretty much still the same. We want to continue to go at the pace that we're going. Obviously, like we had a conversation yesterday. He's like, girl, like I'm feeling like a lot of pressure from the media. You know what I mean? He was like, I think we should continue to go at the pace we're going. There's no reason for us to jump ship just because they want. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We still like each other. Our connection is very much genuine, even if people are questioning it because the first time there was no spark. I felt we owe so much respect to the current partners of whatever. So we're gonna continue to go at our own pace and enjoy each other's company.
And so, I mean, has he told you he's heard from Sierra? Do you think Sierra's gonna reach out? I know she unfollowed him, but what's the tea on that?
He said that she has not reached out to him.
Really?
Yeah.
So the reunion, I guess, is going to be looking like something. Is she going to be there?
I have no idea. We don't know yet.
The brand is cut out.
Girl, what happened? Is Sierra going to come to the reunion? I want to know.
That was something that slowly started to become nerve-wracking for her. With you guys having that sideline connection, and then to see you guys end up becoming, Nick Olandria. You became one of the most popular favorite
couples. Mind. I did not know that existed until my mom came.
Yes, Nick Olandria.
They love y'all. I'm like, what? Whoa, hold on.
First of all, your mom. Let's get into that because when you said genetics, you weren't lying.
Yes, ma'am.
Because your mama is everything.
Yes, ma'am. Mama serves. Yes. Mama is serving. She get it from her mama. Yeah, she is serving.
Oh my gosh, we get to see family, and you guys, that was a lot.
It was so emotional. Like we were
Oh.
crying seeing everybody else's family come in, then our family came in. We were just so excited. Like that was crazy for them to be in Fiji. Like we expected them to just be on
Yeah,
Fiji.
no,
So
that's
for them
crazy.
to walk in on the island, we're like, yo, y'all really flew out here to see us. That's
I know my friends better come see me if I'm on Love Island. Y'all getting on that plane?
You can get a chance to see on the
Y'all
show.
better come see me. Let me know what's going on.
That because of the way that it was edited.
Everyone's genuine connections with one another. Like the way each of us, like we always said something we said every day was like, yo, they did a great job putting us all together because our personalities bounce off each other so well. So I don't feel like some people may think this person, that person never spoke ever in the villa. The whole time we all speak to one another. Like we're all very close and stuff. So I think that would be my answer is just our genuine connections with all of us,
Same for you?
No, literally same. Because coming out here, I'm like, bro, what did that happen?
Well, one thing that people are also talking about was when you guys came back, when y'all surprised everybody, you and Nick surprised everybody in the villa. Taylor seemed to have just went straight to Nick and didn't even really immediately show love to you. Did it feel like that in the house?
Honestly, it would have been the same way with the girls too. I literally talked to them about it, like, bro, they literally just cried their eyes out.
Yeah.
So of course they're gonna, embrace him first, and then after all of them came to hug me. But that was not a shocker at all. Yeah, because the girls would have did the exact same thing.
They had a bromance. Everybody saw that.
Girl thing, because that's become a big language around the show, and honestly, even a lot of people online have been talking about it. They felt like that concept even ruined the show because it's like this is Love Island, not Girls Island. Yeah. And then also a lot of people are saying they're girls, but they're just using it to make it seem like they are, even though they're doing things that don't really make girls. So what does girl mean to y'all?
To me, what girls girl means to me is like people have this perception of like it means only the people you care about and you call your home girl. That means I'm gonna stand up for you. I'm gonna stick beside you through whatever.
No, that's any girl.
You do no wrong in my eyes type of thing. But that's not me. Me is like any woman that walks into the room, I have your back because like you're a woman just like me. We go through the same thing. Like I'm not gonna sit here. Like there's instances where it's like it felt like somebody who just came in is being treated some type of way for reasons they have no control of. They're just here to experience their experience. And in that moment, I wasn't ever gonna be like, oh well, my friend is talking to this person, so I'm not talking to you.
Exactly. No, it don't work like that.
Just as much as yours as it's mine. So it's like I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to feel like you can go around and get to know people and not feel like everyone is piercing their eyes on you and stuff. So it's just really genuinely having a woman's back. Now, if you start getting shady to me, I might take a couple steps back. But
exactly.
My first intention is always to like make sure you feel comfortable.
Make sure that the woman is straight. So thank you.
That's a girl to me.
Same.
Literally.
Okay, Keke, I like these little infomercials.
More like summer listening. I've been living this great, big, beautiful life on Audible.
Because they are
mysterious errors, competing biographies.
We get into these conversations, and they are breaking it down. I'm very curious to see if Sierra is going to show up to this reunion. I would like to know if Sierra is going to show up for this Love Island reunion. Because between Sierra and Huda, that reunion is going to be very, very, very spicy. I could just feel it. I could feel it. That reunion is going to be very, very, very spicy. No lie. But it's kind of cool to know that they did not even have a sense of time on the island. I wish we could do that in real life. I probably wouldn't feel as tired. Oh, that would be wonderful. You don't have a sense of time. You don't know what day it is. That would be amazing. I love that. Okay, y'all. We waiting on this commercial to pass.
Okay, what didn't we see that happened during the Heartbreak Challenge? Well, you know what's coming.
Yeah.
What didn't we see? And maybe we saw it all. That also led to you being upset with Huda. Which, by the way, maybe it's a Virgo thing, but I would have been pissed because what the hell, Mama? What the hell, Mama?
Yes,
Get your man's heart rate up.
Yeah.
Get your man's heart rate up.
What? Like, I still have not watched the episodes back. So that's my thing is that I don't know what you guys saw that everyone felt like I was so wrong.
You wasn't, girl.
And I'm like, I don't understand. No, then we wrong because ain't no way. I was like, what did y'all see for y'all to feel like I'm wrong for being upset?
So this is my thing in my mind. Why you made sense. ain't nobody saying you can't have fun and do your thing. But it was like you went over and above without putting my sense of security or comfortability in
Mhm.
my whole point. Yeah. It just wasn't in the room. I'm not gonna
Because if somebody would did that to Jeremiah,
certain attention or validation or just a moment to shine, that I'm not gonna think about how my homegirl might feel. Exactly. And I'm not about the whole Jeremiah thing because baby, we was all walking around eggshells. I was walking around.
Thank ya.
eggshells.
Everybody was walking around on eggshells when it came down to Jeremiah.
You know what I mean?
She bending over backwards telling Iris, that's enough. Girl, let's clock it.
Like, nobody is looking at y'all. We know y'all locked in, whatever. No one is doing that.
And so I just didn't get it. You know what I mean? It was so.
You know, she wanted to keep on saying it's just a challenge.
Self-serving and just maybe, you know, when people are just sewing their own thing. I don't think she set out to hurt you. Yeah. But you know, sometimes when people are just sewing their own thing and just trying to have their own moment, it's like you're not thinking about how it's gonna make the other person feel.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that I didn't get why everybody was mad at you about. I guess, you know. I mean, what did you think looking back and seeing online, Olandria? What's your take on it? I mean, you were there in person, right? And then now you guys are seeing people's thoughts of it. I mean, what is the difference that some people could have missed, or were they just so happy that?
I don't think they edited that thing out.
I watched the episode, so I don't really know what they
Huda
should have had every right to be upset.
I think she went a little bit overboard.
I did take it too far. Like, you know, I do apologize. Like, she was very apologetic about it. Like, immediately she was almost regretful.
And I guess people felt like, oh, well, you know, she once she said sorry, you should have been cool. You know, but I mean, you weren't.
My thing is like, and we are cool. That's the thing. But it's just like, when it was time, like say in the beginning when they had their connection, like when I call somebody, like especially with the girl thing, someone being my friend, I'm always gonna put you first and have consideration for your feelings. So
right.
Even in something like a challenge, we're not winning no big grand prize after a
exactly.
challenge or anything. Like it's literally just to say, oh my gosh, you did good in a challenge. So I'm never gonna jeopardize me and someone else's friendship or their comfortability just to say I went crazy in a challenge. So like someone like Jeremiah, like I said, never kissed that man ever. Like, you know, I steered clear of him just because I know how intense and passionate you felt about him. So it's like just to not see that reciprocated. And I'm trying to understand. I think at one point I said I'm really trying to understand you, but I don't. Only because I just don't see how a moment like this could cause you to like disregard someone you care about so deeply, your friends. Feelings just to do a performance. Like that's what it was. So it was just like, okay, like I hear you.
A performance.
I really do think it was one of the things where somebody have a lapse of judgment because you're just thinking about, you know, again, I don't know the young lady. I'm sure she's lovely, but thinking about themselves is what I just take from it. You know, you're in a moment and you're just trying to let your stuff go and you just get into a vibe. Exactly, and then you go too far and then, oh, you don't know how to backtrack. That's what I took from it. But I also felt that how you felt made sense because I would have felt the same way. Like, so they played without me.
Yeah, I'm right next to you.
You say you a girl's girl.
It's not like I'm turned away somewhere else. I'm literally right here watching.
Exactly.
And what was, I know Ace and you had that conversation. He tried to downplay the heart rate, but you can't keep your heart rate under control.
Yes, right.
That ain't on him now. He's a man. He's a man.
Anyway, you guys received a lot of criticism during the stand-up business challenge. I mean, you saw how people were feeling online. It was upsetting. It was a lot of stuff. I mean, walk me through how you were feeling. What were some of the and then they said that the challenge went on for like 6 hours.
Yeah. So
what?
Like, I can't like to see what people. So many people had think pieces on what happened that night or how we were like
6 hours
and this and that and stuff. And I'm like, you guys got 1 hour of a 6-7 hour night.
Exactly.
So
You didn't see
I don't know what y'all saw, but I know it was nothing enough for you to think that you know what happened that night. So for us to get all that criticism,
6 hours.
I was just like, honestly, I could care less what y'all have to say because at the end of the day, like everyone's sitting there, like at least in the villa, we all were all on the same page of how we felt, and we're just speaking our truth. So the internet, you're getting whatever message that is being put out to you, but we know what happened in there. No one walked away from the conversation feeling like, oh my gosh, you guys did too much, you guys are being mean, We all felt like everyone was being real and clear about everything.
Yeah, and I think that's an important thing that has to be remembered, especially as we.
Yo, 6 hours for that challenge is crazy, but I can see it.
I mean, we've been in the reality TV world for a long time, but it's becoming major now.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, our generation, like it's like, this is the thing. But these are real people. I really hope that as a society, we can have more nuanced conversations where you can have your opinion, but I don't think you need to call CPS.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Who called CPS?
Why would we go that far?
Yeah, that's people's livelihood and families that you're trying to ruin and break up. That's so ridiculous.
Who called CPS? Somebody called CPS on Huda?
I'm like, yo, I don't stand for none of that.
Yeah,
like, you guys are doing this and you don't know us. We don't even.
Did somebody call CPS on Huda?
So it's like, what is going on? Like, who? Like,
y'all got a lot of time on your
Yeah,
hands.
and I seriously do want to say that to anybody that's watching this episode, as we share our opinions and we're talking about the conversation, like that's all that it is. I know for sure they don't. I know for sure I don't wish any harm or ill
No,
to
not at
anybody.
all.
Yeah,
But,
no,
you know,
that's
let's just keep
crazy.
that in
Somebody
mind.
call
It's time to
CPS
know
on
about
her.
stuff
I
like
need to
that.
know that.
We're not, don't nobody need to
Let
be
me use Google.
truly harmed. You can be shady.
Did somebody call
No
CPS
one
on
can
her?
harm you. Yeah,
That's
no
crazy.
harm.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit too into these people's lives.
Since everything. 'Cause I
Get
know you
on
said
somebody's
you have,
job.
but has she reached out to either of you?
I gotta check. My DMs are flooded.
I'm sorry.
Girl, I'm so overwhelmed. So like, I'm gonna have to probably gonna have to go to her profile to go to her messages to see if she reached out to me because she doesn't have my number yet. So
Yeah.
I don't know
You
yet.
haven't heard from either.
No, I did get to speak to her. She did reach out. So, I mean, it's a lot going on.
Breaking news.
Yeah, I didn't get to, because like I said, we didn't know for what reason she got removed. Even when I came back, I couldn't really find what the post was or whatever, but I did see she reached out and she was just saying like, she misses all of us. She hates what's happening, she's trying to like basically do better for herself, like, and just to also like reach out to all of us and say her apologies and stuff. So it was just like, okay, well, I really hope you're doing amazing. Like, there's a lot happening. Like, I know I'm just trying to give her grace because it's like, we're human at the end of the day.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I got to know her in the villa as a person through and through. So it's like, all of this.
I'm gonna
that's
keep my
happening to
mouth
her. I
closed
won't
on
go
that
down anyway,
because
but, she's taking full account of her stuff and really just trying to like get her mind right.
Yeah, accountability is definitely a big part of it. And again, I hate that any of it happened, but I think there's an opportunity for a lot of people to learn.
Of course, yeah.
So I'm glad for the education.
I'm gonna keep my mouth closed
all
on
of
that.
stuff, and I also do wish her well too.
Absolutely.
There was a moment, Olandria, that I really actually liked that you did.
Mhm.
It's a very lightweight moment. You were like to Huda, don't do that. And then Huda got she kind of responded to that very intensely. Now, when you said don't do that, I lived. Because it's like, it's like, to me, how I took it was, please don't give me a moment of pity. This is no big deal. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Another day, another dollar.
Mhm.
Like, and I thought you were just trying to let her know, like, don't give me the sympathy of this, because there's nothing to sympathize with.
Mhm.
I lived for you for that.
Mhm.
And then afterwards, I felt, you kind of were now all of a sudden the bad guy, or it was all so scary. And so that made me want to ask you both, how often did you feel like you had to tone down, as a Black woman on a TV show, or just being a minority, or however we want to put it? It's like, if I just saying a peep or something, it's now
taken out of context.
Taken out of context.
And I'm a bad guy, and I'm a mean girl. Like, it's very exhausting to say the least. I truly feel like me and Chelley have to tone down a lot.
Exactly.
To not cross
really?
the boundary, because the person that looks the opposite of us, so they get emotional. It's like, oh, we're going to cater to this person. Like, bro, what about us? Like, I don't understand.
There have been multiple seasons. I mean, and even this season included, where we've seen people cuff people full out.
Exactly.
I don't move like that.
And what's crazy is that, a lot of the time, everybody who's in that villa will tell you that they can always come to us for the best advice, to come back to us, whatever. We're so level-headed. We're so honest. We're so loving. Like, we bring everybody a peace of mind, this and that. So to know how your fellow Islanders feel versus coming to the internet and seeing mean girl, disrespectful, angry, this, that. I'm like, wow, y'all really don't know us.
Subtle microaggressions.
Yeah.
And it's like, just because I'm saying something sternly, it doesn't mean you need to be afraid of it.
Exactly.
Right.
Rooted in something that's anti-Black.
Yeah.
And so it becomes an issue, because now I don't know how to exist in who I am, because I can't take my skin off. That's what's
You can't tone it down.
It is. You know what I mean? If somebody else look like us and acted like whatever, they won't be getting as much backlash.
Nope.
Yeah. And so, I mean, how does that lead you? Because I do think that's something that I've thought about more in different reality shows, and obviously now in this one, the more popularized. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I would watch Survivor, and I would see these elements. I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? And I feel the same way here. I mean, what do we say to that, and how do we, like, the next generation of young women that are going to be Black women that are going to be, or even just multiracial or just non-white, what do you say, how they can prepare themselves to be on shows like this?
I don't know if there's a way to prepare.
Honestly, all I can say is just be yourself.
Yeah.
Because you can't even, like, no matter how much you try to have a certain narrative or portray a certain narrative, whatever is put out there is out of your hands, Like,
Exactly.
like I said, we've been in the village or in the island with everybody to know that we're like one of the go-to people. People love us so much. Like, we bring, like I said, a sense of home to everyone. And then just to come out here and find out we're mean and this and that. So it's like, you know what? Stick to who you are.
Yeah.
Have confidence in yourself.
They gonna say what they want to say regardless, baby.
That's it.
I couldn't agree more, because at the end of the day, it ends up being like you can't win for losing. So you can because in 1 minute, Olandria's too stoic. Then you step in old boy's ass real quick, and she's doing too much.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Agree. You can't win for win. But I'm glad that you did that. Glad that you did that. It was about time. He needed this. He needed something.
Oh my God, girl, I can only imagine. But I think you guys did a really good job at wavering that balance. And again, like I said, I know you maybe wasn't something that you're prepared for, but you are representing, and we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not easy. You know. What did y'all think about the Hooded and Jeremiah thing? Because it had me rolling on the floor. It was like, y'all need to stop. I don't know. But it was like, for us watching, it was a lot.
Oh my God.
No, it definitely was on everybody. Yeah, everyone was tired. Like, we're like, yo, we didn't come here for this. What was the reason for it? You know, what was the reason for the drama? Because he did seem to truly like her.
Then he did for sure. But I think it's just like the pace of everything being too fast. Maybe like, you know, maybe that has something to do with it.
Mommy, Mamacita.
Yo, he's crazy. I'm a character.
Mamacita.
Like what?
I hold on to him sometimes.
Right. Funny.
No, he is genuinely character.
Oh my God. So yeah, it was just kind of one of those things where it just be turned into a damn twister before you knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you stand with Clark? I mean, I know nothing really crazy happened with you guys, but I mean, other than what went down. But how was it trying to develop a relationship? And then, you know, there were some moments where she was mumbling the little things. I mean, it was, yeah, it was.
So I was like, oh,
it was no shade, no.
And there was never really any shade on my side. Even when she put me first, I'm like, dang, like she made me look a little childish. Like I don't even have that in me to do that. So I was like, dang, I respect her so much. I'm like, I kind of wish she was a mean girl because I wanted to kind of, you know, yeah. But it's like she's so nice and so genuine. I was like, you know what? I have no choice but to be nice to this girl. So to get out here and to see that she was moving like that with me, like you know what I'm saying, walk by her, she making a face, or she was watching me. I'm like, bro,
Clock them looks, because she was giving them.
Weird to me.
Yeah, it seemed like it got competitive because she saw you still.
Well, that's about confidence. There's that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Before I even came into the villa, I already feel like my presence intimidate a lot of people, men and women.
Ooh.
I go through this so much, I can just walk in the room. Oh, I don't like her. I give you a reason to. So I'm gonna give you a reason to now. You know what I mean?
Hello.
My presence really makes people so uncomfortable. Hello. That is natural, baby. No, we're not gonna take nobody. But
girl, she get it from her mama. She get it from her mama.
I'm like, well, I'm natural, so don't compare me to the natural thing of that, whoever that is. That's just my thing.
And I
don't
love
like
when
that.
you stand on your business.
I don't
you,
like
you
that.
deserve that. Looking how you look, and being how you are, and you're so lovely.
Thank you.
You really are.
Thank you.
But yeah, I know, I agree. So that's why I was asking, like, yeah, you know,
yeah.
Is there a conversation? Is there a friendship now?
No, we were actually genuinely nice to each other. I did not have a problem with Clark. I was not upset that Clark was exploring Taylor, Taylor was exploring Clark. I'm like, you know what? That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
I was upset with him because of the way he went about it. He was just not honest with me. Like,
and that's how you're supposed to be. The problem supposed to be with the man.
That never came to my ears.
Not her.
I would not be going hard for a guy that told me that. Like, if
exactly.
Attractive, I'd rather just be your friend. You know what I'm saying?
Where did Taylor say that?
I want you to like me. What the? I'm be clear. Be clear. He complimented me like all touchy feely, making me breakfast, making me dinner, lunch, whatever. Always in the kitchen for me cooking. So I'm like, bro, you think I be acting like this over a man that don't like me? Get for real.
And what sign was he?
Gemini. I literally said
whatever sign is together.
Bro, when I first met him, I'm like, when's your birthday? He was like June 2nd. I'm like, oh hell no, you're a Gemini. You're like, is something wrong with that? Bro, I called it. I called it.
I've been in love with Gemini before. They didn't love me back.
Yeah.
Hold on now, not too much.
Like me. I just said that.
Right. Because y'all are the air signs are very in the air. Y'all are like
literally.
I mean,
a Leo.
Okay, Leo.
They are. That's what we do.
Y'all go together real bad.
August 8th.
Oh no, this is August 9th. That's weird.
Wow, that's
August 9th. I'm 26. You're
25th.
25th. That's a connection.
It is.
Okay, wait a minute. Brian and Amaya in game. Did y'all see it coming?
I'm in love with my papaya.
Yeah.
Honey,
that's
girl.
girl.
Just tell you how much it really was hurting my feelings. How they weren't letting her live in her culture, in her nature. It seemed like everybody in the beginning, well, not the girls.
I was like, we let her live.
Yeah,
we let her.
But the guys, it seemed like they weren't really understanding. It's like they didn't get who she was. And that's why I did like when Brian was like, "Hey man, this is how we are."
We loved it.
Yeah, I mean, in that moment, that was a stand on business, and also he was in another couple too, so it was him really coming from a place of like just being someone who's in like has the same culture as her.
Mhm.
And I did think it was important that I do feel like it was an educating moment because I did feel like it was a little microaggressive with her in the beginning based on the culture. Like I feel like people were not.
Yeah, because I think Zach came for her.
It was just her nature and her vibe. And so when he brought that up and said that, I was like, hey, it's not just in my head. That was a big moment.
And Austin too.
That was the biggest way that Amaya was misunderstood.
Yeah.
It was just living in her culture and people not knowing how to read that and know how to take it. And it really just being a culture shock kind of or like a clash type of thing. So
what she said? If I'm not your cup of tea, don't drink me.
Amaya more. You know, I was happy for her. Like we were saying earlier, you were very open with your sexuality coming on the show. And again, something that empowered me because I also do feel like as women, a lot of times when it comes to our sexual nature or just our
sexuality,
you know, but you were very chill and cool and it was really dope to see. I mean, was there any moment in you that were like, oh, I don't want people to know this or I'm worried about judging or how did you even get to that place of being able to just be like
no, I never cared only because like my parents, they never made me feel like I had to care. Like I remember the first girl that I started talking to or dating, like it was my dad who asked me like, "Do you like girls?" And I was like, "Actually, I do." And then he was like,
"Oh, she bi?"
Like, so you know what?
Girl, ain't nothing wrong with that.
We just had a conversation about.
I wonder if that's why they kept on kissing
like,
Chelley.
I think I ended up telling her.
Chelley is bi.
Said to me, she was like, "Just so you know, you never have to come out to me or anything."
Is that why they kept on kissing her?
Tell me you're dating guys is the same way you don't have to come and tell me you're dating girls. Like you do whatever.
Girl, I know that's right.
You're absolutely right. So my thing was always like, I don't care to be putting no label and box like, oh, you're this, you're that. No, I'm just Chelley. I like what I like and I do what I want. That's
let me not put her in a box. She's not bi. She like what she like.
People know because that's just who I am. So you either take it or you don't.
Period.
Live. And I know Ace lived too because it seemed like he's the kind of guy that really likes authenticity.
Yeah.
Boldness. People that are living in their truth. And I was really impressed with how we started learning more of that about you.
Yeah.
His response seemed really cool. I mean, in those moments, did y'all have conversations about it afterwards that we maybe didn't see?
No, it was always like he just took me for who I am. Like that's it. And everything about me he loves. And like we're literally one and the same. So we're just always on the same page.
Yeah, I can see that.
Everything. So it was never a thing where he was like, so about that. He's like, oh, okay, hell yeah. Anyways, and he's not also someone who's like, you know, some guys will make a fetish out of it. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
He's not going for that. He's like, okay, but you like me though, right? And I'm like, yeah. Like, what do you mean? So, you know, like,
he like, I gotta make sure you like me though, right?
About what America thinks. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I already know how you guys feel about it coming out of it. But during the house, when y'all would be learning about with elimination, or just for people votes and everything like that, what was surprising you the most, and what had you scratching your head? Like, is there something I'm missing?
You want to go first?
Yeah, definitely. When I was ranking this, from like 1 through 10. I'm like, hold the hell up, what's your number 9? What she been saying about being a damn professional? I'm thinking like, what the I'm second guessing like, oh hell no, like that's my soul sister. Don't tell me she stabbed me in the back. Like I really could not fathom why her and Sierra was so low. I'm like, bro, these are my
because that mean girl thing.
To look into that. It's like, how can I look into that? I have no access to that.
Right.
All I can do is go off of their word. I'm like, bro, this is really rubbing me wrong. Someone asked me, like, girl, what you do?
And
Like,
I'm like, I don't know. Because to be honest, it's crazy. Like I remember seeing Ace being put at the bottom so many times, and I'm looking like, am I missing something? What you was doing at
Ace was seeming like he was in the back with the producers playing chess.
Oh.
I'm like, Ace, what do you know? He was always seeming like he knew, and you know, it's just the way that we're seeing it on the TV. We don't really know what's going on. But I swear he seemed like he was in Dexter's lab. How does he know this? He seemed like
it was so funny to come out and see that he's like this villain because we're looking at shit like what? Like no one in the island thought that he was a villain or anything or that he ran the show. So it was just like to see that this is what everyone's saying is crazy. That's why we have to watch. We have to watch. Like we haven't yet.
Something, I tell you.
I have to say that. But even
because it gotta be the way how they edited that.
When it was the Islanders who first did the ranking, and we were always high up. Like everyone thought we were trustworthy. But then when it came to America, they were on the opposite of the spectrum. So I'm like, yo, America, what is happening? Like, are y'all seeing what we're seeing? Because we're
she surely did say that.
We don't know what's happening on the outside, what you guys are seeing. So it started having me scratch my head, like, what is being put out there? There's no way y'all.
Okay, maybe they're not seeing what really. You know what I mean?
I'm like, America hates me. They have to, because I don't understand where any of this is coming from.
And with the producers calm you guys down or like not let you you get? Because I mean, they're giving this information and they're pulling it away, but I'm sure you're having questions like, are you guys allowed to ask, or do they?
We
So
can't know
exactly.
anything, and it does help in a way so that social media doesn't get stuck in your head all day. But it also is a thing of like, damn, what is happening? But they don't watch the show while it's,
Did you feel like people would start changing?
Who don't
like,
watch the
even after
show?
the Maybelline challenge, or when people are finding out people's favorites? Because honestly, I'll say this was also one of the reasons why people were giving this certain feedback to Sierra, was they felt she was so influencer ready. They felt like, girl, you ready to just do the damn, be the star type of situation.
She studied the show.
At any moment of the show, maybe from her, from anybody, that there was too much awareness around what this can lead to, or just trying to win. No.
You know what, Keke? You getting into some real questions, girl. Cause
no, and that's what's so insane. Like no one ever sat here and talked about, oh my god, the finale's coming up, or this, that. Like, we all were in the moment. We always said like, this feels like a big family vacation. Like, you know, when you go on your friend's vacation and this person ends up like that person, whatever. It just all felt so cool that you forget that this is actually a TV
I didn't
show
even
that's
think
happening right
about
now. Like,
that.
I've been seeing certain clips that's happening. We're like, wow, I didn't even realize like this would be something that's being put in there. So no one was ever thinking of like, we're on the show. It genuinely was like, we're having fun
it's a
together.
trip.
So, nobody, I don't feel like, at least to me, I don't feel like anybody was moving a type of way to have a certain image.
Literally, and with us not knowing the dates, so we didn't even know how far or how close the end date was. So when it came down to it, I'm like, dang, I didn't think I was gonna make it this far. Like, I honestly was not thinking about the end goal at all.
Yeah. Was there any situation that you felt like, okay, America's low key hating? Because obviously you have to depend on America. They're voting. This is the one. But was there any elimination or anything that happened where you were like, now, can we trust y'all, America?
Yeah, definitely the rank thing. That did it for me. Because some people, I'm like, what? And then other people, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I give you that. So I was like, America, y'all confusing me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why were you in?
Because I couldn't understand why Chelley was down there. But when I got out, I'm like, oh, so Chelley's a mean girl? Like, I was so thrown off by that because, like she said, we were the go-to people.
The standing on business challenge mess y'all up.
I'm like,
standing on business.
Like, all of them.
Them Huda fans mess y'all up. That's what it was.
Many things, but I'm a mean girl. Like, come on now. That's what you should.
The Huda fans, them Huda stands. You gotta watch them Huda stands.
So please, let's clear the narrative up right now.
Love Island. That island is.
That's what it was.
It is. It's so unique, that experience.
It is.
And I'm so glad that we got to meet you guys through the show. And I can't wait for everything else that we're gonna be doing with y'all. But before I let y'all go, we have to play a game. The game is called Truth or Tea. Okay.
Oh.
Now I ask a spicy question. This is how it works. I ask a spicy question. You either keep it real or tell the truth, or you can phone an islander and let them spill it for you.
I think I like this game. I think I like this game.
Call somebody else to answer the question for you.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
If you want to. Now, you don't get a bunch of calls. You just get one. So pick wisely.
Okay.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so excited.
Keke.
Who was low-key flirting off camera but acting innocent on screen?
Like who keeps flirting? I don't think anybody.
Everybody was keeping it real.
Yeah, they were keeping it real. Yeah.
Okay. Who was the most performative in the villa? Give names, not vibes.
Performative as in like
just put on
ready
a
for
show.
What'd you say?
Don't be shy, guys.
No, I'm genuinely trying to think, because this kind of goes with that last conversation. Like, was anyone trying to act away? And I don't think anyone was trying to act away. No one was giving performative. I'll say that.
Yeah. All the cameras are hidden. It's not like you got a cameraman in your face. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like you got genuine reactions.
Okay. Who got a better edit than they deserved?
Take it away, Chelley.
Tell what you got. So let me say this before you get into it, guys. You know, these opinions.
Yeah.
No hate, no shade.
Because she already know what they about to say.
How they feel, how they think.
Say it.
Negative. So let's put this disclaimer before we even get any further.
Girl, they gonna clip this, Keke. It don't matter.
You know, give context and let the girls live.
Yeah.
So who got a better edit than they deserve?
I'm up on an islander.
Go ahead, call them.
Ace gonna tell the truth.
Please don't be in the gym or dancing online.
Keke.
Hello. Hey, so I get to phone an islander for a question. Do you mind answering?
Come on, boo. Hey, what's up, Ace? It's your girl, Keeks. I'm interviewing your boo right now, and I'm asking them some questions. And
Ah!
so she phoned an auditor because she wanted to opt out of answering, and I'm so glad she called you because I know you're gonna give it to me real. The question is, who got a better edit than they deserved?
Well, in that case, I felt like there was a lot that, America didn't really get to see from everybody. We all had our ups and downs throughout this whole entire experience, but I feel like they edited what they wanted to edit, which is
Say the Islander.
So the answer is Jeremiah. I'm just playing. Okay, thank you, Ace, for that wonderful PR answer. You are the man.
They just need to say the name. Why they so scared to say the name?
Over the phone line.
Who's your person? And thank you. You amazing for real.
Oh my gosh, so are you? We gotta have you on the show because they want to hear what you got to say.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, keeping it a little too real. Got us
Hilarious. All right, I'm about to go.
All
right, later. Okay, rank your top 3
Thank you.
kissers from the villa. Number 1, me. Period. Because everybody wants to kiss you. Okay.
Yes.
I'll give myself number 1.
Who's 2 and 3? No, you said your
individually your top 3. Yeah.
My top 3. Oh, as in who I kissed.
Yeah.
Oh, Ace.
I know that's right.
That's not fair.
You can push her. That's your girl.
No, for real. Okay, it'll be Ace. I'll give number 2 to Sierra. And 3. There's no other kisses that really stood out to me when I think about it.
Maybe
Chris. I'll give Chris.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Casa.
Top 3.
Keke like top 3.
Apparently, our kisses is very steamy. I see that all over the internet.
That's smile.
Yeah.
Say Nick.
Nick. I have to Ace because me and Ace kissed a few times. I would say Jeremiah. Jeremiah's kisses.
I actually did like Jeremiah on the show. I was sad when he got removed.
Yeah.
I really was. I thought he was really good on the show. It seemed like a cool dude. So I was sad when he left. If you had to couple up with someone else in the final week, who would it have been?
She.
No, that's messy.
Force.
Who was left?
Not even if they were left.
Just anyone. Anyone else? Oh, probably Chris.
I about to say Chris.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Chris is handsome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chris too. Yeah, Chris. Yes. Yeah, Chris was very cute. He was
Mm-hmm.
not carrying that girl. Okay. So they fumbled hard. How much do you think your man regrets how he
Keke.
Oh, 0. Yeah. I don't think Ace did anything in Casa, but exploring.
Yeah.
Not that much. Yeah.
Do you think Taylor regretted anything?
No.
I mean, they obviously have a genuine connection. He is with the girl that he
Taylor did not regret anything. Keke saying Chris did not carry that girl is hilarious.
No, I did explore. I tried to talk to as many people as possible, but it's just
Yeah. I mean, you did. What was the boy name?
Zach.
Yeah, and he was very cute.
Yeah, he was cute.
He was very cute. He was confused me. I always wanted some kisses and stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, I told you guys I'm a slow burner, which is why I was confused on why he picked me because you know I'm a slow burner, but you asked for a kiss on day 2. That doesn't make sense.
He just knows he's fine.
Yeah,
it's hard when they know that.
Right.
Okay, the last one. During the stand-up business challenge, do you think Huda had a reasonable response?
No.
It's continue.
No.
Expand.
I mean, the apology stuff, that's reasonable. You're trying to take accountability and stuff. Just the explanation is apology, but so the explanation of things, it just didn't make sense. It would just been better to just be sorry,
I'm sorry, and just leave it at that.
To understand why it was just beyond me because it's it's not it's a legit good reason, so that's all.
Just say that you're sorry. Move on.
Yeah, nothing to add. All right. Girls, they really had to pull me away from you two. Because
Aw.
that is how much I've enjoyed hanging out with y'all.
Right.
Y'all are absolutely
I don't wanna
lovely.
go.
Girl, I really love to hang with y'all. And I hope that everything goes good at the reunion. And, you know, when
Ooh,
you
I'm ready for
get
this
to watch the
reunion. I'm
show,
ready for it.
despite
I'm
whatever
ready for
Mandy
it.
says, I hope that you know that you really were wonderful. You really
Yeah.
were.
Mhm.
Hopefully they see this and see that. Because we were actually there. Y'all only get, like she said, like
An hour within 24 hours.
Exactly. So
In
like,
our days. So.
oh,
And also, it's an experience that no one can ever like understand unless you're living it out. Like I said, anyone could have sat down with me and told me this is exactly how it goes, this is gonna happen, whatever, and you
It's
still won't
completely
understand
different.
until you're actually there. So
Mhm.
But I'll be honest, you know, love shows itself in weird ways.
Yes.
And one thing I've learned being in the public eye for many years is honestly, sometimes that hate is really love.
Yeah.
You don't want to feel it,
Mm.
you don't want to see the comments, you don't want it, but honestly, if they don't say it, then you ain't on their mind.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, thanks, boo.
Exactly.
Mhm.
You know, you're absolutely right. Yes, absolutely.
You know, thanks.
Glad you think about me.
Exactly. Thank you for coming on, baby. This is Keke Palmer.
Thank you for having us.
Girl, Keke, I gotta see who other people y'all be having up on here. This was good.
I remain a proud lover of Chelley, and I'm rooting for Olandria to find someone who deserves all of her greatness, whether that's Nick or someone new. We'll see. Yes.
What you mean? Girl, make me drop my remote. What you mean? Nick or somebody new.
Is the friendship.
Girl, it's Nick Olandria. They're together.
When they are, they hit. Couples come and go, but your girls are forever, baby. I don't know about y'all, but I'm already counting down the days till the Villa reopens next summer. Until then, you know it's your girl.
You know it's your girl. Okay, Keke. And you know what? One thing I'm gonna say about she got an episode with Ramonte on here. Oh, and DeAndre. Girl, I gotta watch that. I gotta put that to my because I know that's probably good. One thing I'm definitely gonna say, this was a great interview. If you guys have not watched it over like my reaction, go watch it yourselves. The girls are PR trained. The girlies are PR trained because it's a couple of times. It's a couple of times where they could have said names. It's a couple of times where they could have just went full in like some other people, which we're not gonna get into. But yeah, they really could have went that route, but they didn't. Like they stayed gracious. They stayed very humble. They stayed like very honest and true to themselves. Like how they said, I like this interview. It's very interesting to really know that they really don't have a sense of time. They really don't know anything because that's standing on business. Like she said, we only get like 20-30 minutes of that was 6-8 hours. So I really want to know what happened in that stand. I want them to release the footage. I want to see everything. I want to see it all. I want to see it all. I would love to see it, and I still need to catch up on season 6 so that way I can start watching Beyond the Villa. But y'all comment if I should do the reaction to season 6 on here, like go live with the reaction to season 6 and then do that on here. But my girls, they ate that. It was a key. Loved the first interview. It was very cute, simple, to the point. Make sure y'all go watch it. It's what's the name of it? I think I put the title and all of that stuff in the description. Make sure y'all go watch it. Support my girls, okay? We're gonna chat it up in the comments. So make sure that y'all leave a comment. We have a conversation about it and we'll talk about it. Thank y'all.